everyone, James Baek here for some more VGC 2015 videos from the Doubles Battle Spot Ladder, and today we'll be using the same team as the last couple of videos with Charizard, Mamoswine, Cresselia, Rotom Wash, Escavalier, and Conkeldurr. Sorry about no video yesterday, but there were some technical difficulties with the audio and I couldn't record another video that day. So hopefully you guys can forgive me for that. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, because I do announce when I'm not going to be posting videos. We're going to get against someone from Japan, 1745 rating, and we're going to see the team of Bisharp, Landorus, Aerodactyl, Cresselia, Rotom Wash, and the Kangaskhan. So a few interesting notes. We're going to see a lot of threats. Kangaskhan, Bisharp, quite common. Landorus for Intimidate support. Aerodactyl most likely carries Tailwind and Taunt. It might even carry the Sky Drop instead of Taunt, who knows. Cresselia probably just there to be an annoyance, as well as Rotom Wash, who does really well in this metagame by burning Pokemon. And right now, I'm thinking of leading Conkeldurr and Rotom Wash seems like my best options. I'm expecting Aerodactyl or Bisharp lead, probably both of them actually. And Conkeldurr does really well against that lead. And I think I'll bring Cresselia, and it's between Escavalier and Charizard. Escavalier does allow me to one-shot the Cresselia, while Charizard allows me to hit hard, everything hard. But then again, Escavalier also does the same thing, and it probably benefits more in Trick Room. And I also do not want to take super effective moves like Rock Slide from the Landorus and Aerodactyl, Thunderbolt from the Rotom. So let's see how this is going to go. I'm really expecting Aerodactyl to carry the Taunt, which is why I'm not leading Cresselia. I'm going to try to set up a late game Trick Room, as always, because when your opponent can stop your Trick Room, you just really have to find a way to deal with that and set up the Trick Room later in the game once you knock out the Taunt user. I'm going to lead Conkeldurr and Rotom Wash versus Rotom Wash and a Landorus. This is not what I expected. So you want to expect Landorus to go for a U-turn, and you want to expect Rotom Wash just to go for the Willow. I'm surprised he would let me set up a Trick Room if I led Cresselia. Then I'm gonna switch out my Conkeldurr, go into my Cresselia, and I might as well try to burn the Landorus or whatever switches in. Most Landoruses don't carry Protecting VGC. They usually carry the Scarf item, the Choice Band item, or sometimes even the rare occasion of an Assault Vest item. So normally they don't carry Protect unless Focus Sash, or maybe even Yachi Berry. As we're going to see that he's going to go for the Earthquake, and that is excellent. I do have Levitate all around the field right now, so that was awesome for a first turn. He's going to go straight for the Hydro Pump, trying to get rid of the Conkeldurr early in the game. As he gets a critical hit with his Hydro Pump, Will-O-Wisp is going to connect with the Landorus, and it's going to burn the Landorus. That is huge, as I need the residual damage right now. And right now, he probably wants to switch out his Landorus. That's the #1 thing. I'm going to Trick Room, because there's nothing stopping me from setting up a Trick Room. And I'm actually going to go for the Will-O-Wisp again onto his Landorus slot. Most likely, he's Choice Locked into Earthquake, as Choice items are the most common on Landorus. And Earthquake is not going to help him at all. He probably wants to preserve the Intimidate as well. He is going to withdraw his Landorus, and I'm very happy to see that. Go into his Bisharp, and Bisharp does not like getting burned at all. As Rotom Wash is going to reveal the Thunder Wave and try to paralyze my Cresselia, probably trying to stop a Trick Room attempt. As well as Bisharp avoids the attack, and Cresselia is able to set up the Trick Room. Not what I wanted really, but it's probably better than other options. Right now, Bisharp probably doesn't want to get burned, but at the same time he wants to take care of Cresselia. I have a few options. I could switch out to Conkeldurr to take the knockoff. Or I could rest, and he couldn't knock off any item, so knockoff would do less. But I think I'm going to switch out into Conkeldurr. And I'm going to try to burn his Bisharp again to break any potential Focus Sash. Cresselia going to withdraw into Conkeldurr. And let's see what he went for. Bisharp gonna go for Protect. Okay, that's understandable. but I'm fine with that to be honest, as Rotom Will-O-Wisp gonna go into the Protect, as Thunderbolt gonna happen from his Rotom Wash, gonna connect with my Rotom, do very little amount, and right now, he probably wants to get rid of Bisharp. Well, not get rid of Bisharp, he probably wants to switch it out again. So I'm actually going to Ice Punch his Bisharp slot and try to burn his Rotom Wash. I'm predicting Landers to come back out, and he probably has Kangaskhan in the back, and none of his Pokemon really want to take a Drain Punch right now, so I think he's gonna have to switch into Landers. And I'm gonna get residual damage on this Rotom, because I really have no effective way of dealing with the Rotom Wash, other than really brute force with Mega Horn from Escavalier or Drain Punch from the Conkeldurr. I wouldn't even be surprised if this Rotom Wash doesn't carry Protect and carries the Will-O-Wisp instead of like Hydro Pump, but he's going to switch out his Bisharp, go into his Landers, so I did make that call right. But then again, maybe I could have Drain Punched the Rotom now that I'm thinking about it. But getting rid of the Landers is always nice. Ice Punch going to connect with the Landers, which is going to be able to knock it out. Ice Punch, Iron Fist, Conkeldurr, so strong, especially under Trick Room. It's going to take a bit of Life Orb damage, as Will-O-Wisp is going to connect with the Rotom Wash, okay. And it's going to burn it, residual damage is very nice, as he's going to go for the Thunderbolt again onto my Rotom. He really wants the Rotom out of the way, as Rotom going to heal back up with its Citrus Berry, and his Rotom going to take some residual damage, so excellent turn for me. But now he could probably send out his Kangaskhan and get some chip damage. He could also go for Fake Out, he could go for Protector, so many options he can go for. Or he could go into Bisharp again and try to Protect. That's also an option. If he does go into Bisharp, I'll probably assume to Protect and Drain Punch the Rotom Wash, but I will probably also Will-O-Wisp the Bisharp slot, just in case if he doesn't Protect, his Iron Head or Knockoff will do very little damage to my Pokemon. So let's see who he's going to send out. As he's going to send out his Bisharp, okay, I'm going to make the play that I was saying earlier, Drain Punching the Rotom Wash, and Will-O-Wisping the Bisharp, because, as I said, if he protects with his Bisharp, it's no big deal, I still get damage. He is going to protect with his Bisharp, as I am okay with that. I'm very okay with that. He's probably also trying to stall out the Trick Room turns. Drain Punch going to happen onto the Rotom. Do about half, not bad for a -1 Conkeldurr, as Life Orb going to bring me down to where I was earlier. His Rotom going to reveal the Citrus Berry, heal back a bit, and Rotom going to go for the Will-O-Wisp into the Protect, as he's going to go for the Hydro Pump onto my Conkeldurr. He wants my Conkeldurr out of the way. Yeah, he definitely wanted Conkeldurr out of the way, as Trick Room is still up. So I'm going to Drain Punch the Bisharp and go for a Thunderbolt onto the Bisharp. Because if he switches out, he probably has Kangaskhan in the back, and Kangaskhan does not want to take a Drain Punch. He's probably going to want to double Protect here, and I'm okay if he goes for the double Protect. But if he gets the double Protect, yeah, he's not getting the double Protect. It might have actually put me in a poor situation, but Drain Punch going to happen onto the Bisharp, which is going to knock it out. No Focus Sash, which means Rotom Wash will be hitting the other Rotom Wash with a Thunderbolt. So that is very nice. As Conkeldurr healing back and taking a little bit from Life Orb, Thunderbolt going to happen onto his Rotom Wash, which is going to bring it down to where Burn can kill it. Hydro Pump miss, which probably wouldn't have killed my Conkeldurr, but it probably put him in a worse spot now. But if he has Kangaskhan in the back, I think I won anyway, as he can't really touch me with Kangaskhan. He has no spread moves Kangaskhan could possibly do, other than Earthquake and Rock Slide, which really won't hurt me at all. His Kangaskhan's going to show up. I wouldn't even be surprised to see a forfeit here, because most players would probably forfeit in this situation, because you can't win. He has to hope for a Will-O-Wisp miss. Actually, no. I'm going to protect my Conkeldurr, and I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, just to guarantee my win. But nope, he is going to forfeit, and that will be the game for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire VGC 2015 battle on the Doubles Battle Spot ladder. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, comment, because I do answer all your questions if you allow me to. have the reply option open for your comments so I can reply to them. Otherwise, I can't reply to them. Give a like to support the series and hopefully more Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire videos. There is a surprise coming on the 2-year anniversary of my channel, which is actually in a few days. So stay tuned, as there are a lot of new content coming your way and a lot of new surprises I have up my sleeve. Be sure to check out my Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire VGC 2015 team building guide, which explains how to build a team in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire for VGC 2015, giving the basics and all. And check out the rest of my VGC 2015 battles in the link in the description below. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time.